Having a boring life may be overwhelming for most people. Just imagine a life where you wake up at 10 a.m., eat breakfast, browse Instagram, watch TV the whole day, and then go to sleep before repeating the same boring routine over and over again. Oh wait, you don't have to imagine it, because you're already living it. Whether you searched for this video or it was suggested to you by YouTube, you're probably living a meaningless life with no goal in mind and no future to look for. That's why I decided to make this video for you. So before diving in, don't forget to subscribe and enable the alert notification to never miss a video. Let's get started. Forget sadness, grief, or physical pain. The greatest agony in life is having a boring life, and as Mark Driscoll said, the only thing worse than dying is living a boring life. I believe there are 3 reasons why your life is boring. Reason number 1. You don't have a goal in your life. Every human on planet Earth wakes up in the morning and sleeps at night. The difference between a successful and non-successful person is what happens in the middle. In addition to that, successful people have goals. They have a reason to wake up in the morning while you just wake up because you can't sleep anymore. Goal setting is an essential part of human life, and the feeling as though one is accomplishing something will add value to your current miserable life. It's easy to drift without aim or direction, but doing so deprives you of the ability to feel like you picked something you wanted to do and accomplish it, a feeling that can provide a nice hit of dopamine when you cross it off of your to-do list and gain momentum. There are many approaches to goal setting, but generally one would want to set short, medium and long-term goals for their life. They might be related to your health, career, personal life or hobbies. Start by deleting garbage apps from your smartphone like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, then write a list of 5 goals you want to achieve this year, then divide each goal into smaller routines. When you're just starting out, set smaller goals to avoid getting unmotivated and giving up. But if you are already active, set some stronger goals like finishing a marathon or starting a business. And always put in mind that the feeling of boredom sometimes is normal. Everyone feels bored from time to time. Because every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Reason number 2. You always compare your life to others. Most of us understand the foolishness of trying to compare ourselves to others. We would readily admit that no good ever comes from it. You may claim that comparing your life to the life of Instagram celebrities will motivate you to achieve more. But we all know that you're lying to yourself. Because comparing your reality to their fake life will only make you feel worse and more depressed. For example, take a look at some of these pictures. Many people are living a fake life on social media. They look happy from the exterior, while dying of stress from the inside. This is a topic for another time. But here are 6 facts that will make you stop this bad habit. 1. We most often compare the wrong things. Because we can most easily compare the things that we can objectively measure, we live in a world that is great at measuring and comparing externals. Somewhere along the way, we decided that we could determine who is living a more valuable life by comparing clothes, cars, homes, paychecks, beauty or Twitter followers. But externals are rarely a good measure. Net worth has never been a good indicator of self-worth. 2. We always compare our worst with their best. Comparing your life with others is always a losing proposition because there will always be people who appear to be better off than you and seemingly live the perfect life. After all, we always compare the worst of what we know about ourselves to the best assumptions that we make about others. Be advised, their life is never as perfect as your mind makes it out to be. 3. There is no end to the comparison game. There is an infinite number of categories upon which you can compare yourself and an almost infinite number of people to compare yourself to. Once you start down that road, you will never ever find an end. 4. Life isn't graded on a curve. How you measure up against others holds absolutely no importance in your life anyway. It simply makes no difference. The goal of life is not to be better than 50% of the other people on the planet. The goal of life is to be the best that you can possibly be. 5. Comparison puts your focus on the wrong person. You can control one life, yours. When we consistently compare ourselves to others, we waste precious energy focusing on other people's lives rather than our own. 6. Comparison robs you of joy. Comparing yourself to others will always cause you to regret what you aren't, rather than allow you to enjoy life as who you are. It will always steal the joy and happiness that is within your reach and place it just outside of your reach instead. And let me end this section with this quote. Be happy. Not because everything is good, but because you can see the good side of everything. Number 3. The lack of gratitude. How many people in the world are deprived of the simplest things you have? Parents, health, home, and even clean water. The lack of gratitude will make you look at what others have and forget what you have. Unfortunately, the most popular form of seeking happiness today is through the accumulation of things. Materialism, though, is bought at a cost. A society that feels entitled to what it receives does not adequately express gratitude. Seen through the lens of buying and selling, relationships as well as things are viewed as disposable, and gratitude cannot survive this materialistic onslaught. The lack of gratitude is contagious and is passed from one generation to the next. This bad habit of looking at what others have will make you look contemptuously at your life. You will not appreciate what you have and you will feel that you don't have anything. And always remember that your current life is the dream of someone else. And as Ward Foley said, we are not given a good life or a bad life. We are given a life. It is up to us to make it good or bad. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment on what you've learned from today's video. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and click the like button. And see you next time.